What up, YouTube? Today we got another short unboxing first impression video about a new knife that I picked up from Amazon. It's not a new knife per se, it's just new for me. This company I have seen exists since a little while. It's a pretty new company. It's not the newest company, but it's not been around that long yet, I believe. I've seen a couple other YouTubers had reviewed a few of these knives. But yeah, this is the company Trivisa, and the knife that I'm be reviewing today is gonna be the Mensae or however you spell it. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's Trivisa Mensae, and let's go and unpack it and see what's in there. I haven't got the chance to actually look at it yet. Alright, so we got in the box a cleaning cloth, a Trivisa sticker, a QC card, so he passed QC, some instructions, I guess, a carry pouch, which is a nice touch. This is the first time I'm seeing this. I mean, yeah, usually the pouches that the other provides are with the zipper and whatnot. And then we got the knife. So let's see what we got here. So this is from the pictures that I've seen, it was a good looking knife. It's more of a cleaver style. Let me get that cloth here real quick. It's a little fingerprints on there, surprisingly. So, well, either way, so this is a cleaver style knife from the photos that I've seen, and from some, it's already, I mean, there was other YouTubers already doing a review about this knife. And like I said, I'm not doing a review. It's for me the first time holding this knife in my hands. It's a first impression video. So all in all, I like the look of the knife. It's a little different. And it's got a good size to it. I mean, it's a little smaller, but I guess this is just the way this, it's still a full size. I would say full size knife from what I've seen from the measurements. But yeah, so this is like I said, the Trivisa Mensae. Let's do some size comparisons real quick against like the We Knives Equibic. So when they're closed, they're pretty much identical. Like there's not really a difference. Then here the Drift LCT from Quiet Carry, pretty identical too. The drift is maybe a little bit shorter, maybe like an eighth of an inch shorter. Then we got the whatchamacallit, the Sencut Frontera on top, and then on the bottom the CBB Placoid. They are both larger by about a 1/4 inch. And then we got the Beluga from Petrified Fish that I just recently reviewed. And last but not least, we got the Nav Slender 1. There you go. So yeah, you can see the Beluga is pretty identical in size in the close. Of course, the Lander is small. All in all, like I said, it is a little different knife. It's not your average knife, I would say. The feel of it is, you can feel a little texturing on the handle, but it doesn't feel bad at all. It feels nice that way. Then you got several deployment methods here, or I mean one major one, which is the flipper tab. A secondary deployment method you don't really officially have, because these holes are not like, you can't put your finger in there to really deploy it. You can, from what I've seen some YouTubers do, you can still deploy it in the reverse flick and even in the thumb flick using these holes by pushing your meat into those holes. But besides that, the official deployment method is only the flipper tab, but I'm pretty sure I can do it, probably reverse flick it also through using these holes. We'll see. But overall, like I said, this is a little unusual knife. So let's go about the design. So we got the Trivisa logo here, which is not sure if that's the only logo that's on the blade, but we'll see that in a second. Let's do just real quick. Get a weight on this bad boy. Let's see how much this thing weighs. So we got 4.93 ounces or 4.94. It's pretty close to it. So 4.94 ounces. So it's under 5 ounces, which I'm pretty certain that most of that weight comes from the blade. Actually, it's not the thickest blade, but it's a tall blade. So let's see the blade stock thickness here real quick. I mean, it's a thicker blade, but it's, like I said, it's not the thickest blade that I've ever seen. Let's set it to 0. So we got about 143. So it's a little thicker than most blades that I usually have, but it's not the thickest blade. I've seen, I think I have one that's a little thicker than that, but other than that, so besides that, so let's do a hardware check real quick too while we're at it. So let's see what we got. So we got T8 on the pivot, and yeah, T6 on the rest again. I guess that's just never changes unless you buy a little bit more expensive knife. So okay, yeah, T6 on all the other screws. Yep, that's it. All right, so let's see how the blade looks like wet. As you can see, this is hold on, this blade is dirty. I don't understand why. All right, let's see. So yeah, branding. There's no branding on the blade, which is nice. The only branding we have is the pivot, like I said, and then as you can see here, the blade steel 154 cm. And the knife was, I think the knife is usually like $70 some, but Trivisa has something going on right now on Amazon. They have, this knife was 45% off, so I barely paid a little over $40 for this knife, which is a steal. Literally, this knife was really cheap. But it feels solid in the hand. I mean, the grip is nice. You have here your forward choil. You got your jimping on top. this is perfect. This is like the perfect grip for this knife. See, I've got big hands, and if I hold the forward choil, which is, I mean, you gotta be a little careful. It's a little pointy here, but yeah, if you're not fully going into the choil and you cut, or if you hold it like this, you can see my hand. It's like literally at the edge of the hand. If I go in the forward choil, I have it sticking out just slightly. So, but overall, um, it is uh, pretty good in the hand. It feels good in the hand. It's comfortable. Let's try. So you got your steel liner lock, your G10 handles, which are contoured, by the way. So we got, let's see, let's try. And it, hold on. Let's try this real quick. Oh, it's drop shot, so that's nice. So let's try the other deployment method, the reverse flick. Oh yeah, works fine. Let's try a thumb flick. Oh. Yeah, it's a little difficult. But the reverse flick, on the other hand, is easy, very easy to do. So yeah, let's see a size comparison in the open way. Let's do the drift LCT and got the Reknives Equivic. So as you can see, it's due to the blade shape. Even though it's not by much, it's a little smaller, a little shorter. It's not much though. Say about a less than a 1/4 inch shorter. Then we got the Sencut Frontera and the what is it called? Placoid from CBB. Brain does not brain today. Sorry about that. And then we got the Petrified Fish Beluga and the NAF Slander 1. So yeah, you can see the Beluga is also longer. It's not by much, it's about less than a 1/4 inch. That the Beluga is longer than this. So yeah, it still falls in the size category, I would say, of a full size knife. It might be shy of 8 inches just by a little bit. Let's see. Let's get a measurement on this boy. There it is. So we got an overall length of, yeah, like I expected. It's a 7 and where are we at? 7 and just just a little bit over 7 3/4. So that's the overall length. We got a blade length of 3 1/4, and we got a cutting edge of this is straightforward, of 3 1/8. So yeah, so the blade profile is it's a flat grind. You got a huge blade. You got a thick whatchamacallit, a tall blade, pretty thick, but I'm thinking it might be still, due to the fact that the way the blade is shaped, it might be still a good slicer. Let's try it out. Oh yeah. Oh, that's sharp. Yeah, that's sharp. That's a good factory edge. It goes to the paper like butter. I mean, it shaves thin. Yeah, it's a good slicer. It's definitely a good factory edge. So let's put this to the side and get this trash out of here. So yeah, overall, first impression, I feel like this knife is definitely at the price, especially at the price that they currently go for. I actually got lucky. I haven't seen the blue one around. This was the very last blue one they actually had, unfortunately, on Amazon. I'm not sure if they're getting any more in. The red one is available too. Looks exactly the same, just it's a red carbon fiber or red handle with the same kind of design instead of the blue. But yeah, I got lucky with the blue one because I like the blue more than the red. But yeah, I do. I mean, everybody's different taste. So besides all that, you got your G10 backspacer that goes all the way around. Has some jimping here. You got a lanyard hole if you want it. I mean, sure. And then you got your I believe that's just a steel pocket clip. Let me check. Yeah, it's a steel pocket clip. So, which is a deep carry pocket clip, and it's actually the profile of this pocket clip seems to be okay. It's not too aggressive of a bill. The bill is actually lower than the pocket clip itself, which is one of the first times I've ever seen this. The only thing, it's non-reversible, unfortunately. It's only one-sided, so you cannot reverse the pocket clip on this one. But yeah, besides that, I feel like it's a good knife. It's worth them, definitely worth the lowered price, the discounted price that they're offering right now. So, and just first impression wise, I would recommend this knife. I will link it in the description. And if you like my content, then please comment, like, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It would help me out to grow my channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one.